So everything is at level 3. We only need one more spell. Kinetic Stream, that's it. And let's go save it. 50 hours? 37 only. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do. Thank you for that. Was it craft or. Yeah, it was craft. My weapons are at level 5, right? No? Seriously? Okay, 2 more of these, 4 more of these. Huh. Hmm. I can level 5 this thing.
Always refreshing to work with carved materials.
Still with the weave, I don't have that. You know what? What do I need? 2 Drake scale and 2 of Intrium. That's way too many salvage materials. Okay, let's go salvage everything. $46 is nothing, mate. Yeah, those are all going. Trade, I needed 2 of these and 2 of these. Upgrade, yeah. Just to upgrade.
Sharper than you think.
Okay, we don't need to do anything. Yeah, cool. Another weave. 2, 9, 11. Okay, Sudden Gambit. Let's go. Now I should save actually. One more time. Talk, okay. Let's do
Bryn,
some dialogues.
have I ever...
Thanks.
Oria told me the story about you. Sounds like your last one was awful, but
In comparison, join.
that's probably more relatable if I grew up in...
No feeling like it. Temperature, and there's this end.
Sounds incredible. Think you'll go back?
I have to, and I want my
Maybe I could tag along. I feel like I've been denied something being literally stuck in here.
deal. And while it.
We could get up to hijinks. Hey, you.
Really well, like all.
Your band's doing good work, but that forces me to be up all day more often.
Dom uses some kind of sleep aid.
Oh, are they the secret weapon? I can stay up past noon regularly, but...
To be fair, I think that's just Dom. Fueled by his love of enchantment and solar in equal measure. You should talk to. I think Dom's.
It's not like you have the most
Are you saying you'd like to?
Yeah. Teams are already working on...
Think we'll get lucky and it'll be.
I'm allowing myself a glimmer of...
Seriously, how many dialogues?
You've stirred up quite a bit.
Oh,
I've just read the brief from the last council. Everyone's calling for him to make a move again. Keep your weapons close. I heard you and Solar confront everything,
Solar did most of the talking. handled it well. And then she used his full...
Oh, well, whatever's happening, he's been moving supplies to the Grand Gate, and Sev's been seen down there too. I'm still not sure why. He's seconded some enchanters and crafters and...
Might be trying to repair it.
Yeah, but why? Oh, hey.
Yeah,
So she's doing...
had a rough spell.
I heard the outline of it, but didn't want to pry.
Okay, Sudden Gambit.
Ready to head to Cassidon's Hold?
As
Let's
ready
go.
as I'll ever be.
Great. Hey, I'll be deploying to the Underworks almost immediately after. Watch Khan Stanold for me, will you? I know Oriel wants you to give him a...
I'm always...
I know.
Decades of caution have been rewarded, friends. For this moment, and not one sooner, is the precise time to strike. Today, we wrangle our lands free from the Surgeborn's grasp and reclaim our hearth once more. Whatever none of this could be possible without the esteemed prowess of the Spindle. Her work on the Arks has laid the foundation. She and I will proceed. Scouts, you have your orders.
They've turned green.
Bryn,
Okay,
you
he
need to
was
come
green.
with me.
Now?
Yeah,
All right. Let's go. Sev, I know you said there's no time to explain, but want to give me a clue as to where we're going?
so, obviously I've been working with the Eye. And well, he had me repair the Grand Gate. It's connected to this place called the Source, and, I guess that's where the Surgeborn came from. He's got this plan to go there and solve this problem once and for all.
Right. I heard that part of his speech already. What does this have to do with us sprinting like an Ash Peak Drake is on our heels?
So there's, it's better if I just... show you.
Surgeborn, okay.
Perfect. As punctual as you are daring.
Sev, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, don't blame him. He's merely a puppet. Ironic, given I'm the one all tangled up.
So you can talk?
Of course. Only language could allow me to prey upon Kenrick's exquisite inadequacies.
You've been talking to the Eye? Manipulating?
Into a foolhardy and preposterous plan that only an absolute imbecile could think was worth pursuing, yes. I've been down here for years, laying groundwork and learning what I could about your people. All towards a moment when I could convince Kenrick to act. I almost despaired he ever would. And then, along comes you.
Me?
Oh, yes. Kenrick is threatened by you. Terrified, even. In your brief time inside the Veil, you've accomplished so much more than he has in decades. Not that that's saying much. Still, you are the perfect catalyst for change. We have that in common, as you will discover in time. So now, he's going to open a gate to the heart of the Enclave, convinced he can recover it from us. And the one person I worry might be able to stop us. You're first. But even you can't run to the rescue.
You've thought of everything. Except, why tell me all this?
Because you're too late to stop us. And even if you weren't, no one would believe you.
Okay.
Sure. Unless they were listening.
Quit taunting it, Bryn. We've got work to do.
Yeah, this is the final boss. We need to defeat him 2 times, I think. Maybe 2 times, maybe 3 times, I don't know. For the kinetic stream, to max kinetic stream.
Tyler, you must retreat.
No! I'm staying to fix this. Do whatever you can to buy me time.
Yeah, now we are just going to fight. So what I'm going to do, actually you can't damage him. What you can do is throw the ice mine and then damage the armor. That's it, one by one, including the 2 thrones. Thrones? Did I say thrones? I mean thorns. In his head.
Gonna seriously hope to beat that thing. The spindle told her to buy time.
Let's hope it doesn't take
Okay.
too long.
It was bad. Can I not get away? Alright, let me just do this. Okay. Thank you. Now we can probably go. Bad timing. Seriously. Emerald Lucian. Okay. Oh, okay, no. That was bad. Come on, get up, get up, get up. That was bad. I'm not that fast. Too damn far. Dude!
Can really keep going for much longer.
She needs to.
Is the spindle okay?
She can't. No.
What?
Okay. That
What's
was
she
bad.
doing to the earth?
I hopefully not what I think she is.
Okay, half health gone. And we got the achievement. Nobody said it was easy. Survived at a cost. Mark of Wintertide.
Whatever it takes.
Hmm.
I'm
28 achievements in, okay.
Spirits.
Okay. Weavers have always dealt with problems like this.
Okay, 2
Well,
headers.
Not just like this, but yeah. We'll figure it out.
This thing is not going.
Oria. She'll know what to do.
I think it is supposed to give us a codex entry, but it's not giving, and it's not going away. Aftermath. Consult with Ori. Everybody has some dialogue, except Sola and Seth.
Hey, Eric. I'm so...
Thank you, but I don't think you want the real answer to that question.
I really do. You look like a pot about to boil over.
I knew Kenrick Stanold was incompetent. He deploys my entire team, spreads us thin, a plan that requires utmost secrecy, he called it. Swearing and then? Nothing. A big speech, empty, meaningless forces to draw the Surgeborn's attention. And at that, while Kenrick, goddamn Stanold, ran for his life, they descended on my people like vultures swarming a... Good people died because of that man. Good people will carry... It should have been him. Bryn, I cannot fathom how you must have...
As strange as it is to say.
Yes. Tragedy about Isla. So much talent.
The bar I'd set for my expectations of him was low, subterranean, and yet I never would have expected him to stoop quite...
Hey,
I'm Fine. I was...
Thanks for the concern.
Good.
Are you
Yes. Just ruminating on the numerous disastrous failures that led to this. Not by...
We'd all love to protect.
Isla would still be here if I...
I know.
Scholars rarely agree on much. But if there's one philosophy many of us share, maybe I couldn't have prevented this tragedy, but if only to stop...
I know you're not one to shy away from a fight, but you should have known better than to go...
Casman.
That's not the point, Bryn. I was really...
I know.
I know I should be better about this, but... I can't...
I'm not going.
Good. Dom would be beside himself if something happened to you.
I don't...
You're staring. What's got you...
What? I can't admire...
But none of this showing up here just to look at me with love in your eyes. Especially if at least come up with something clever.
Are you worried that or...
No, she...
Then why are you worried about her seeing...
It's not just her. You make me so happy. And I guess I don't know how devastated I'll be if it doesn't work out. Is it bad if I need to take things slow before I can parade her?
Of course not. But just so you know... So, if being mushy around the caravan isn't ideal,
I'd love to.
now you have to...
Stargazing. Maybe it'd be...
Kaz,
Oh,
tell me about yourself then.
it rained a lot in Dunbrennig. So we'd both bring books and
That's...
It was.
Unfortunately, your adorable face...
Oh God, I'll meet you when you're...
Looking forward.
Okay. Aftermath.
Hey,
Hey,
how do you feel?
okay now. But it was touch and go for a while. Lane will probably...
I knew that fight. The spindle, giving her life like that. And I've been mulling over what to tell you this morning. You're like me. It'd ring false. So I'm going to tell you what I'd need to hear after something like you did. It was an awful situation. But you stood up and did what needed to be done without hesitating. Not many people have that kind of grit.
I can't shake the...
She made her look. And any sense of doubt or being shaken?
That was the part you practiced.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts on what we do next? We obviously need to deal with that beast.
We need to get everyone together. Our band.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, gather the band around the sky.
The spindle sacrificed everything for us.
And we have a new mission. Compare and contrast.
Do you know what's amazing?
Tell me.
Digging into the past and salvaging relics that change your understanding of Maybe this is old hat for you, because you've been...
I haven't been doing it that long.
Well, good. So, our relics of the day are those scries we recovered, which demolishes my original bet on ours having been affected by this. My best guess now is that they're working so well because they were packed up, so I floated the idea with Dharm and he was pretty into it.
Oh. Don't need me to do the...
New quest. Let's settle it down, okay?
It's good you're here, Bryn. A scrinundrum. Damn it.
You two are fun. To business, though, what we need to really work on the scries is a new set of the tools I used...
Do you not have them?
Lost in our mad dash through the veil. I hadn't felt the urgent need to replace them just yet, but if we're to compare and contrast our three classes of scry...
We haven't needed these tools until...
Like most Enclave enchantments, the scries are incredibly durable. We had more pressing matters at hand, until...
What exactly do these tools involve?
They are so very fiddly. Small optics for examining the casing, tiny enchanted ones to target the patterns that form the images and keep the sound clear, that sort of thing.
Could we not borrow some from...
I tried. I would consider their tools.
He's saying they're bad.
I'm saying they're bad, but...
This is usually the part where I find myself wrestling a giant lizard or...
Bryn, you never fail to cut to the heart of the matter. But I have good tidings.
A flower?
Not quite. It's from a plant renowned for its magical sensitivity.
And the tricky part, Dom was telling me, is that it can't be moved via any kind of teleportation.
Indeed, and complicating matters, it withers very quickly. Lane and I can stabilize it, but we'll need our workstations here to do so.
I'm going to have to.
Pretty much.
I'll just stretch extra. Do we know where I can?
Yes, in the swamp not too far from here, on the other side of the...
Sounds like a.
Okay. Archon's expense. And... Return the bloom to base camp without any magical travel, okay. I guess we are just going. Yeah, I should have seen the weather and all before moving here. And who is the boss, of course. What is this? Miasma? Or night? Oh, miasma, okay. Well, this is bad. I can't even go from here, what? Recover the bloom from Archon's expense in Dredgersmire. What? In Dredgersmire? And I'm going, why the heck I came here? Okay, it's a long run. I mean, every route is just, yeah, bad. Hark of the Stricken Earth. You know what? Let me just defeat him really fast. Harvest him. There you go. Yeah, I know he will drop really low material, really less material because these armor are still intact. But yeah, thanks. That's 120 supply. Dude, what? Yeah, we need to return from here. Okay. Come on, one mistake and I'm running all over the map. Let's go, Princess Meyer.
I'm going to let Arik power the scry for your run with the blue Bryn.
Appreciate it, Aurea.
You could use the practice.
Okay, it's warm here. Alright. Dude, seriously, how far away? Come on, just die. Thank you. Okay, right here, nice. I am not going to fight the boss.
Good. Now move. We'll be ready.
Oh yeah, we need to run back in the right direction, right?
Good progress, Bryn. Smooth and steady.
Since I'm here, no, I'm not going to try actually.
It's looking a bit off. That's normal. Just keep moving and you'll be fine.
This thing is shortcut, right? Yeah, let's go.
She's got this.
Did we?
Yes. Oh, we're good. Excellent work. We'll get this over to Solar, Bryn. She'll be ready for you whenever.
Okay. So we have everything here. Try maintenance. What is this? And consult with Axel and ask permission for Dam's spy investigation. What? Okay. We need to just go there. This one is main mission.
You mentioned you were in charge.
So the council is larger than just the... As you heard, we convened and unanimously agreed that Kenrick had overstayed his... So he's been stripped of that. And by default, am I the eye? No. But when the time is right to hold elections, we'll do so.
What cycle do you...
Council seats weren't permanent before the surge, and it's clearly not worked out for us. So again, assuming we survive, before you ask...
About the scries?
Of course I know. In this role, I can't afford to be oblivious to one of my... And while well-meaning, Arakim is about as stealthy as a glass tape. Which brings me to my question. The answer, why are you here and not him?
Khan Arteme, you know Kenrick's temper. How many times did Arakim get punished for daring to step out? He has incredible intentions, and will do anything to help your people.
Let me come again to the point.
Honestly, I don't think he knows how...
It's as simple as him asking me.
No, but you have to prove that to Arik as much as he has to prove himself to you. That was the best leaders are mentors and meet their people halfway. That's what Arik needs.
An interesting... Very well. You have my approval. And fair winds. I hope you can find your answers.
Ridiculous! The Stanilds have been receiving the rite of ashes at the Halopire Rise for... That Hiram doesn't want to send a mourning party.
That's not fair. You know Khan Arteme would...
Don't say her.
All I'm saying is the Axel lost someone too. You don't need to make the...
And who, pray tell, is... The answer is in... Let me guess. You've come to ask me to...
No.
No? Isn't that what self-proclaimed heroes do?
I would never ask Lane to waste their energy on a Do I think how you spoke to them was a disgusting, brutish display? But justice doesn't come with an apology.
They attacked my legacy.
Exactly. Without remorse, an apology would just... No. Justice is served in the way Lane still chooses kindness every day. Despite... Justice is served in the way Lane gets to continue living as their wonderful, talented self. You have to keep... As someone who is clearly in so much pain over his own existence, he needs to make other people feel...
I am far too...
So we agree. There is no need for you to ever...
You're going to speak to the Talon?
I don't expect to get much out of it.
Be careful. Clearly the Talon was able to manipulate Ken, and while I know you're not the idiot he is...
I just have to find out what I can.
Okay,
it's
I
a
was
risk
just...
worth taking, I know. Just don't
I just clicked on
reveal
it.
anything in...
Okay, so... Yeah, alright. I'm not going to go there right now. Let's go and do the thing. Let me see. So 1 year here remaining, that's okay. 2 here remaining, okay. 1 here, that's understandable. 2 here. Okay, and 1 here. 1 here. Okay.
What did we learn about the scries?
Nothing good.
You know how all enchanted things use woven patterns to achieve... Well, the scries used here for decades were... warped. There's no other way to describe...
Some sort of corruption?
Not exactly. More like elements had fused or connected in different ways than were intended.
I take it that's not normal.
Darm's never seen it. And I asked the High Enchanter, and he had never heard of it either.
Even more worrying is that the Mirian's bloom also behaved strangely while we were trying to distill it. Normally there is a very rote set of steps, but it took Lane and I several tries to find the proper alchemic ratios to...
And then we have the Spitfires, acting more aggressive than normal. Putting it all together, we're seeing a worrying pattern of
ones that would be hard to notice if a certain band hadn't broken through the veil. We can confirm these changes aren't happening outside the Enclave.
Huh.
Darm and I have been talking about it and have some ideas. Give us a little bit of time to see if we can...
Okay. I don't have any other quest. Let's go. Changes, new quest.
Darm and I have been running down the mystery of our alchemically odd... We've got a working hypothesis, but we're going to need to lean on you again.
You're right on top of this.
I have been taking notes from my favorite point. She has this habit where she just drags things forward.
I do, don't I? There's just so much to do. Why ask permission when the... What's led you to...
Darm's been digging into the scry and noticed some tiny changes in yours that he's not seen before. Lane used a few leftover petals from the Mirian's bloom to... You really have an incredible...
As long as I don't have to do any more cross-swamp...
Worse. We think the source of the problem might be the miasma. Darm's theory is that it's slowly affecting the patterns inside...
Orange.
Everything. We've never been able to perceive or harvest them. But there's a school of thought that everything alive has a pattern. And if that pattern allows us to interact with and control magic, the theory goes that magic might be able to affect us.
You think would...
Obviously, tangles are inherently dangerous, but that's the question we want to answer. Could they affect the creatures here in more... Could too much magic explain the Spitfire's behavior? If so, we have to worry there might be long-term...
Spirits.
You've been collecting resonance for all your time in here, as have our enchanters. What he needs, then, is a comparison resonance harvested during a miasma from any of the natural beasts.
Right. I'll tack...
Natural beast, he says, right? Yeah, natural creature. Not arcs, okay?
I've been running more tests on the bloom you recovered.
You didn't need it all for Darm's tools?
No, thankfully. We had a number of false starts with the alchemical processes. It does speak to the issue, though. I tried every control I could think of, and can only conclude that the bloom itself...
Could it just have been that one
Perhaps. Either way, it warrants further study. But Arakim's offered to help us collect more, so...
Okay, harvest a strand to collect the resonance from any natural creature while it is under the effect of miasma. Let me just see. Drought, no. This is arc. Okay, miasma and Ashpeak Drake. We can actually go and clear right now. In the lower Denevron. Problem is, yeah, these guys just fly in. Denevron is kinda large. Anyway, let's go. We need to go to Crocus Perch.
I'm with you, Bryn. Didn't expect the miasma to be so intense over the scry.
You get used to it. Just have to use a more gentle touch.
Alright, now I have to
feel the way
find...
it slides.
Seriously, I can't go there. Oh, dragon is right here. Let's go call him before he flies away. Thank you. And I want to do this. Let's go. Dude, what? Oh, we need to harvest. Yeah, okay. I was just killing him. My bad. Okay, this is gone. There we go. Seriously, dude, inside this. Don't throw me in tangles, please.
Since we know precisely under what conditions it was harvested, it will be perfect for our study.
That's it? That's all the material? Seriously? No other drops anywhere? Okay, horn fragment, nice. What? Alright, another drop. I can just fast travel, right, to the base. Yeah, okay. I've got 3 of these only. Just that I'm going to save you.
It certainly is disturbed.
Any sign of our scry reacting?
None, but it might be a matter of time. Who will have to watch closely.
What's the verdict with the resonance comparisons, Dom?
Not doomed, but I have every reason to be concerned. Tangles only form in areas of intense magical. That they're so common here in the Enclave makes it clear that this place is overflowing with magic. Have you ever blown into a bladder until it pops? I worry that's where we're headed.
No. Have you?
Ah. Well, I am from Renland.
The patterns did show signs of change.
Subtle but present. What was intriguing was watching them relax over time, as if the miasma caused them to contract like a muscle.
So things might recover if we could bring an end to the tangles?
I think so. How exactly we pursue that agenda, I'm not sure, but we have several leads.
We have to tell the Axel, though. She needs to know about this so we can take...
Oh.
Yeah. Just...
Okay, so we need to go again. Seriously, dude. Did I just start the main quest?
Both of you this time.
It is. We've identified a long-term risk to our people. A source of decay in our enchanted devices. And I've prepared a list of safety measures.
You have?
Yes, Wait. Why did you say that like you were...
Arakim, do you know how intense the competition to become Axel even in our diminished state, each guild jockeying for its representative to be to win the seat. You need allies, knowledge, and the will to...
You've been watching us.
I have been watching you, Bryn. Yes. I have been judging...
Always.
...what I have seen. Your enthusiasm and energy has never been in question. But your judgment and initiative. But in working with Bryn's band, I've seen you set goals, lead plans, move from asking permission to making just as you came here to do. To lay out a set of clear steps we should take to preserve our new scribe. You should act on your recommendations. I know you're not making them lightly. And they are... So yes, it was a test. And
You just said can't.
I did. The scouts have been ignored for far too long, as we try to pretend Unless you disagree.
No.
Good. And you should thank Bryn. She raised a very salient point in our last chat that swept away the last. Now take a knee, would you? There's work to be done, and neither of us...
And we got the achievement. A
If we
bold
have
initiative.
learned anything
Helped a
in the
friend
past
find
while,
recognition for their work.
it's that
This is
standing
net
too
29.
firmly on
Yep.
ceremony costs us time and opportunity.
So 4 and 5, 15 more achievements. And one is for just to collect all other achievements.
We, as a people, would have, and yet we have not. And so I elevate. May your
Cool.
initiative.
Thank you. He's happy, I'm happy. Changes, very nice.
Certainly where emergency powers of authority
You know what? Can I save here? Thank you. And I'm going to try to actually talk with him. Let me see what is there.
I knew you'd be back.
And here I thought I surprised you.
Don't steal credit. And I'm quite certain, judging by the way you charge straight to the Grand Gate. Let me guess.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Let's not lie.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Come now, I want to be confidants. Friends even.
Fine. Let's be friends. Why don't you tell me what the Surgeborn are after, so...
I told you, but because my offer of friendship is genuine, I'll tell you. I'm after the same thing you're after. Magic. And the power that comes with it.
But Surgeborn already wield magic.
Not nearly. You know the lust for magical power is insatiable.
I'm not power.
Don't lie.
How did you end up down here?
I let myself.
Why?
It became apparent that I wasn't going to uncover this. Oh, I do. Still, I needed. So I allowed myself. Kenrick had influence. It helped that he assumed our head.
How did it get through?
You didn't have a sample of that.
In my experience, Kenrick Stanold isn't...
I played.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll do anything you ask. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
He was all too willing to.
The Hearthsiders believe you were born out of the Surge.
I will keep some secret.
I thought we were friends.
Not yet.
Kenrick Stanold is in rough...
I would never treat you like I trust me.
Doubt it.
Okay, so that was okay. I don't have any other. Cool, let's go.